What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sports Talk with Moaz. Make sure you like and subscribe. The NBA Super Team is dead, guys. If you look at the Final Four of the playoffs this year, you have the Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, Golden State Warriors, Dallas Mavericks. If you look at it, none of those teams are super teams. Warriors are home built. They drafted Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Kevon Looney, and then they got a guy like Andrew Wiggins. No one thought Andrew Wiggins is a superstar. This wasn't a super team. The Dallas Mavericks, homegrown, one star. It's just Luka. Miami Heat, it's Jimmy Butler and a bunch of other guys that are really good players. Boston Celtics, homegrown. You got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, these guys, Marcus Smart. But there's no super team left if you think about it. The Lakers at the beginning of the season tried to build a super team, but it didn't work out. They had two big names, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. They tried to add a third star, Russell Westbrook. Didn't work out. The Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving go there. They trade for James Harden. It didn't work out. They got swept out the playoffs. James Harden didn't want to be there. If you look at last year's defending champions and the NBA Finals in general, it's the Phoenix Suns who have Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. They traded for an older Chris Paul. This wasn't a super team that gathered, and they've become one of the better teams. They didn't have the playoff success, but they're one of the best teams in basketball. They just choked this year. The Milwaukee Bucks, everything is drafted. I think moving forward, teams are going to have to draft their guys. They're going to supplement and add guys to them, like Drew Holiday coming over to the Bucks, push them over the top. Originally, when the Warriors did they added Andre Iguodala, pushed them towards the top. I don't think this notion of super teams is going to work anymore. If you look at some of the young teams on the rise, obviously I mentioned the Boston Celtics. Both of their stars are homegrown. If we look at the Memphis Grizzlies, homegrown talent. The Dallas Mavericks, they drafted their star. Phoenix Suns, they drafted their star. The Denver Nuggets, all of their guys are drafted, right? The Timberwolves, all of these guys are drafted. Even you can go down the East. Even the Raptors, Philly, they added James Harden. The Hawks, these are all homegrown talents. I don't think we're going to see much more of these superstars that are just going to team up and join one random team, because I think what these playoffs are showing, especially with what the Warriors and the Celtics and the Heat are doing, you need consistency with your team. You need to build that chemistry, and over a few years, it's going to pay dividends, right? You're going to have success in the playoffs. I think if you look at the Warriors, I know they added Kevin Durant, but everything that has happened in this championship run stems from Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Three guys they all drafted. Steph was the 7th pick, which is the earliest pick that they had. And look, they've shown they can be successful. So from my perspective, the super team is done. I don't think we're going to see it anymore. I think the league is going to be much more competitive. There's not going to be one overarching team. The Nets haven't had any success with it. The Lakers have, I guess, had success. They won one championship in the bubble, which I don't like to credit that much, but that's just me. But I think this is a shift away, and the NBA likes to see teams copy each other, and I think what they're gonna see now is that you can build, retain, and develop those guys. And as a fan base, if you think about it, fans are loyal most to the guys they've drafted that have helped them come out the mud. I'm a Warriors fan. That's why we have so much love for someone like Steph Curry. He's the golden boy, right? Steph Curry brought us out of misery. If you knew the Warriors before Steph Curry got there, they sucked. They had one playoff run in 2007, the We Believe Warriors, and that was it. And Kevin Durant came here, and one of the reasons he left is because there was always this comparison going on between Kevin Durant is not loved like Steph Curry is, and I don't think, why would he be loved like that? Steph was our homegrown guy. Same thing with the Lakers, right? Kobe got different love than LeBron gets because Kobe was drafted by him. He rode through the ups and downs of the team, right? He stayed with them 20 years, and I think a team like Memphis is going to have something similar like that. They're going to be behind John Morant, Luka, and the Mavericks. Dirk was similar like this. No one was going to love you in Dallas like they love Dirk, right? So it's insane. I think, like I said, these super teams are of the past. You guys can bookmark this. Come back to me next year. I don't think any more super teams are getting built, but that's just my opinion, guys. And when I say super teams, I mean like these top 5-10 guys just teaming up and like 3 guys going to one place, like what the Heat did, what the Celtics did, with Kevin Durant joining this super team. I just don't think that's what's gonna happen in the NBA moving forward. Let me know what you guys think. You guys, is the super team over? Am I overlooking something? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and share these videos. And, you know, I'll continue to make them. All right, Sports Moz out.